I got all my stripes in this motherfucker, so just call me Colonel Cash Out. You niggas like it. Let me show you how I'm coming. I'm better known as Hood Star. If you don't know me from the hood, check me out on World Star. Shout out to my shooting guard, yeah, he'll shoot. If we catch.
Greetings, never quitters. Welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be talking about why you need to be a man of your word and continue to be your word and keep your word as a man. But before we get started, you know I got turned to a YouTuber real quick, man. Make sure you hit that like button or that dislike button. Make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell, man. Help my videos get out into the algorithm so that way more people can come across this channel and this kingdom, and so we can work our way into the higher ranks. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Being a man of your word, keeping your word, why it's important to keep your word.
Impressive, Batman. I doubted you would actually return.
I'm a man of my word, Victor. You should know that by now.
You gotta keep that motherfucker. Got to. Guard it with your life, son.
Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
You gotta guard the bitch with your life. You have to keep your word. It says a lot about you. When you don't keep your word, damn. It's hard to look at you with respect now. It's hard for people to look at you with respect. It's hard for people to look at you with authority because you can't even keep your word. It all starts because that means something. As your word, you got to stand on it as a man. That's something I had to learn too. It was plenty of times in the past I never kept my word. I just spouted nonsense out of my mouth, but I never actually kept my word and followed through with what I said I was going to do. You know what happened? It resulted in people losing respect for me. They respect for me diminished. My respect for myself diminished. And I didn't even realize it. Because when you don't respect yourself, other people won't respect you because it's how other people treat you. I started letting other people treat me different type of ways because I didn't have respect for myself because I couldn't keep my word. See how all that is a result of you not keeping your word. You got to keep your word as a man. You have to. It says a lot about you. It really shows your character and who you are as a person in this world. If you can't keep your word, you can't keep anything. You can't keep nothing. You can't keep confidence, can't keep charisma, you can't keep money, you can't keep a woman, you can't keep friends, you can't. It all starts with your word. Your word is powerful. Make your word have meaning. Your word is everything. Treat it as such. When you treat it like your word is everything, that's what your word will be. Your word everything, it's gonna show. You're gonna be like, no, I keep my word. You're gonna let people gonna know that you keep your word because of how you is and how you come in and your energy that you bring into the interaction. When you dealing with these different type of people, when you talking to people, when you speaking to people, when you interacting with people, when you just around people in general, when you just in the world in general, people and other things, they will subconsciously know that you keep your word. They will feel the type of energy that's coming off of you, that you keeping your word. You got to keep your word. Do not say you're gonna do something and then don't do it. It makes you lesser. People gonna look at you lesser. You're gonna look at yourself like you lesser. Because only people who say they're gonna do something and then don't do it, those are the type of people that usually be the worst people. They be the bad people because they have nothing to stand for. They have nothing to show for themselves. They out here just wild and about and doing anything and everything with no direction, no structure, no sense of purpose, no sense of reason of why they were put here. You gotta keep your word, man. How many times do I gotta say it? You gotta keep your word. If you say you're gonna do something, then do it. Don't just expect that people are gonna forget, because even if they do forget, it's always gonna be somebody that remember. It's always gonna be somebody that remember. Trust me. Trust me when I say it's always gonna be somebody that remember. It's always gonna be somebody that remember that you didn't keep your word. It's always gonna be somebody. It's always somebody watching you. It's always people looking to see where you currently at in your stage of life. Y'all have to know this, man. You gotta know this, bro. So make sure that you're the one that's keeping your word. You're the one that's standing on what you said you was gonna do. It's gonna set you apart. It's gonna put you in a different league and caliber, man. Most people ain't keeping their words nowadays, 2021. In the current present times, they're not keeping their word. Nobody words means anything. Nobody word means anything anymore. Because most people don't keep their word. You be the one that keep yours. You hold on to it tight. Don't let it go. Don't let go. Don't let go of your word. Don't let go of what you said you was gonna do. Don't let go of what you said you was about. Don't let go of what you are about. Don't let go of that shit. It's a part of you. It's your spirit. It's who you is in the inside. It's the thing that makes you into who you are. Don't let go of that. Every day you stay consistent. You stay dedicated on your word. You stay dedicated in what you say that you're gonna do. You follow through with the plans that you make and the schemes and the actions that you intend to put forth. You stay true to that. While everybody else not staying true to that, you stay true to yours. You're gonna have a more fruitful and different reality than they will ever have, because you doing stuff the right way this time. It all starts with the right way. That's why this world's so fucked up. Nobody does anything the right way no more. Everybody wants a shortcut. Everybody wants a quick fix. Everybody wants to just do whatever the hell they want to do with no consequences. You see these bitches on their fucking OnlyFans, and then they fucking sad and depressed because they can't find a man, because you're not supposed to be doing that. Men don't like that. When you out here being hoes, that's just an example. But just in general, when you doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, when you don't do stuff the right way, your life will lead to treachery and deceit, and it will lead to chaos and destruction. That's what it will lead to, because it all starts with how you're leading your life. That's right, the right way that you intend to carry out your life, your morals, your principles, your values, your virtues. It starts with that. And a part of that is keeping your word. I make everything come back full circle so you can understand. Everything is all connected. Everything you do. If you don't do this, it affects this. If you do this, it affects this. If you feel what I'm saying? Everything affects one another. I'm so tired of people thinking that they can just do this and get away with it and that nothing ain't gonna happen. No, it affects other things in your life. You do one thing in life, it's gonna affect another part of your life. Make sure that you're trying your best to do your best in all areas of your life. Make sure that you're trying your best to maintain and uphold your morals and values that you set for yourself and the standards that you set for yourself. Make sure that you're doing your best to do that shit, man. Make sure you try your best to do that shit. Try your best. Give your effort, man. That's all it takes. And nobody asking you to be perfect all the time. Nobody asking you to always show up and feel good. We're asking you, I'm asking you. Fuck with that. I don't care if I'm asking you to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do, regardless of what the world around you is doing. Don't worry about them. They done. They're finished. And it ain't no hope for them unless they change. But they're finished. It's about you and your individuality and what you're gonna do as your own person. That's what it's about. It's about doing that and keeping your word. It's super important, especially as a man, to keep your word. That's how you get people to trust you. Because they like, okay, when John say he gonna do something, he actually does it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of vibe you wanna come with. That's the type of energy you wanna bring. That's the type of presence. That's the type of vibe you wanna give off. Because that is the way that you win. That's the way that you succeed. You're doing it the right way. You're doing it the best way from the start. And you always following through what you said you're gonna do. And you continue to keep your word because you are a man of your word. Stay positive. Have a great day. Never give up.